Be empathetic, act timely is a corporate social responsibility initiative of DM Healthcare.
Each one of us, at least once in our life, may have an opportunity to save a life. Be empathetic, act timely is a campaign which is started by DM Healthcare as part of the CSR this year. This campaign aims at training 25,000 people in basic life support with the involvement of the government agencies like BHA, the police, the ambulance service, so that at any point of time, if there is somebody who is trained in BLS around, and if there is a situation, he could actually save a life. We hope that through our network of Aster and Medcare establishments, we will be able to spread this knowledge and increase awareness about BLS through the BEAT campaign among the public in UAE and help to save a lot of lives in the future.
It has been found that nearly 330,000 people in the United States of America suffer from heart attacks outside the hospital setting. And nearly 43% of these people will have minimal damage or will have no damage if basic life support is provided to them timely. Remember, seconds will save lives, and hence we want you to learn this simple and basic technique of basic life support. We will be providing you with educational CDs, we will be giving you live demonstrations. Remember, it can happen to anyone who's near and dear to you. It could be your friend, it could be your family. And if you know the basic technique of basic life support, you will be able to save their lives and thereby not lose them because of lack of medical care.
CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, is the basic life support sequence you provide to any victim of deep loss of consciousness, where there can be no obvious signs of life detectable or made out. You never know when the signs of heart attack may strike. It is very critical in such emergencies for a person to quickly identify and react to such situations. Go ahead and give CPR when in doubt. Tap on the shoulders of the victim and shout, "Are you okay?" Look for chest movement. Check if he moves, breathes, or speaks. If he doesn't, then it's important to get help. Dial 999 and inform the situation and answer all questions asked by the operator. If the casualty is not breathing properly, you will have to immediately commence CPR. For demonstration purposes, we will use this mannequin. First, you should kneel alongside the casualty in a position that will allow you to comfortably apply vertical pressure during compressions. Next, visualize where the center of the casualty's chest is. Then, place the heel of one hand on that point in the center of the chest. This achieves our aim of placing the heel of one hand on the chest above the heart. Keep that hand in that position and place the heel of the other hand on top of the first hand and interlock the fingers of the hand like this. Alternatively, you can grasp around the wrist of the first hand like this. Either method is acceptable. Be sure not to apply any pressure over the casualty's ribs, abdomen, or the bottom end of the sternum, as this can cause damage to internal organs. When performing compressions, you should pivot from the hips. That is, you should not be rocking back and forth. Position yourself so that you are directly above the casualty's chest. Your compressing arm should be kept straight. Your bottom hand should remain in contact with the casualty's chest, and your shoulder will be directly above the chest when compressions are delivered. Compressions should be rhythmic, with equal time for compression and relaxation, and you should allow the chest to recoil completely after each compression. With an adult casualty, each compression should depress the chest to 1.5 to 2 inches. Compressions should be delivered at the rate of 100 compressions per minute. After the 30 compressions are given, check that the casualty's airway is clear. Next, 2 rescue breaths should be delivered. Make sure the casualty's head is tilted back, and place your palm on the chin and pinch the nostrils with the other hand. Encircle your mouth around the casualty's mouth. Take a normal breath and breathe out steadily into the casualty's mouth. Make sure there is visible chest rise. Breathing into the airways lets the rescuer supply the necessary oxygen to the casualty. Once rescue breaths are delivered, continue with the set of 30 compressions again. If the incident has taken place in a public place, check if there is an AED unit available in the surroundings. The Automated External Defibrillator, AED, would be available in all major shopping malls, swimming pools, metro stations, major hotels, and busy public places where we expect a lot of public movement, and those places which are away from immediate medical help. Automated External Defibrillator is a device which converts an irregular and/or abnormal cardiac activity, function, to a normal rhythm by delivering an amount of electric shock externally. Automated External Defibrillator, which helps in delivering shock automatically whenever necessary. If you start CPR right away and then use an AED within a few minutes, you will have the best chance of saving life. Step 1. Confirm cardiac arrest, as we had seen in the previous sessions. Before using an AED, check for puddles or water near the persons who are unconscious. Move him or her to a dry area, and stay away from wetness while delivering shocks. Step 2. Turn on the AED. Step 3. Expose the person's chest. If the person's chest is wet, dry it. AEDs have sticky pads with sensors called electrodes. Apply the pads to the victim's bare chest, as shown. Place one pad on the right side of the person's chest above the nipple. Place the other pad slightly below the other nipple and to the left of the rib cage. Step 4. Allow the AED to analyze the heart rhythm. If a shock is indicated by the AED, sometimes it is not, make everyone stand clear and not to touch the patient. The AED will actually give you the voice commands to clear off the patient. Press the shock button then. Due to the electric shock, the victim's body will jerk. Step 6. If the patient is still not breathing, start CPR. Give 30 chest compressions and then 2 rescue breaths until emergency medical help arrives or until the person begins to move. Stay with the person until medical help arrives and hand over all the information you know about what has happened. Your timely response can help save lives. Let's learn the steps to identify the first warning signs and the best way to control the first signs of a heart attack.
It's said that saving a life is saving the whole mankind. I urge all the people that they get involved actively in this campaign to save lives and save the mankind.
Be empathetic, act timely is a corporate social responsibility initiative of DM Healthcare under Community Good Health Programme, CGHP. You too can save lives. Get trained to save lives. 25,000 people will be trained free of cost.